Hi, welcome back to Caitlin's Crafts and More. I'm Caitlin and I crochet, and this is going to be a market vlog if I'm successful. I don't know about vlogging right now, but we'll get there. So my car is packed. My mum's on her way so we can pack her car because we're on our way to a weekend event. Now this is my first weekend event in a long time. This is my first multiple day event in a very long time. I stopped doing them because I hated going home and making more stock because I sold out, but I didn't want to go back the next day with nothing. So I'm having a little panic attack, but it's okay. We're camping there, so I haven't got an option to come home. I have a bag down there full of yarn that I'm going to be taking with me. I have just spent the last 4 days making stuff along with like the last 4 months. I booked this event in February. It is £60 for the 2 days, so £30 a day. Doesn't seem too bad, plus we're camping. So yeah, it's a truckers gathering in Portugal, so it's on the beach. I'm just hoping people are bringing their kids. That's kind of where I'm going for. Plus I work with truckers all day every day on my normal day-to-day job, so I'm in the industry, I may as well. So yeah, that is kind of basics of this vlog. Yeah, I'll be travelling down there today. It's Friday the 7th of August. The event officially is tomorrow and Sunday, so yeah, we're gonna set up the gazebo for ready for tomorrow, and then we're just gonna put all the stuff out tomorrow. So we're just gonna like put the plushies out and take the plushies back daily. Yeah, that is kind of it for now. Right guys, so we're Saturday, we're all set up, ready to go today and for tomorrow. We camped last night. Sorry if there's loud noise, it's the generator for the donuts next door. I have started my Pokemon, like I said in my last vlog. Yeah, I'm just gonna whip around and show you the store. Right, it has been over a week since my market. Didn't film too much, as you probably could hear. It was loud. It wasn't too busy, but it was loud with a generator for the donuts next to us. I've got myself a new desk chair. It's nice and soft. It's one where you like sit crisscross at the top, like the arms come down. I think the arms had come down to design for the cat to sit next to you. But just I'm having it so I can sit crisscross. But yeah, I'm gonna go through everything. So I started my market with 249 plushies, and that was £2,392 worth of inventory, which is not the most I've ever had. It's not the worst I've ever had on plushies. Obviously, as we all know, I take more than that. Now, is this gonna... Sorry, you're just in front of my screen. There we go. So, day 1, August 8th, was a Saturday. And we could have really set up on the Friday, but we didn't. It was tiring driving there after working, but yeah. On day 1, I sold 25 plushies, a total of £277 in plushies. So it's not bad, not great, like I've done better. But you know, it is what it is. Of those, the best seller was my turtle key rings. I sold 3, though they are £5 each, so that was only £15. Money value, it was my large dragon. I sold 1 for 40, but overall on the weekend I think we sold a lot more of everything. I'll just have to figure that out, how to, yeah, we'll do day 1, day 2, and then overall what the best sellers were. So yeah, day 1 best sellers were turtle keychains for 3 for £5 each, and then octo keychains I sold 2 for £5 each. Platypuses I sold 2 for £5 each. Elephants I sold 2 for £10 each. And then there's the one, so I sold 1 stingray, 1 axolotl keychain, 1 whale keychain, 1... No, I sold 3 octo keychains. I don't know why I've worded it differently. So I sold 3 of those. So yeah, 3 octo keychains and 3 turtle keychains. 1 chick in a hat, that was actually a custom. She wanted pink. I didn't have a pink, so I made it, and she came and collected it the following day, but she paid for it on day 1. A loaf cow for £8, a sitting bee for £8, a penguin for £8, a cat for £8, a T-Rex for £10, a medium turtle for £15, a triceratops for £15, roo, kangaroo for £20, a large turtle for £30, a large rabbit for £35, and then, as I said, a large dragon for £40. So that was day 1. Now day 2, I sold 2 chicks in a hat, so they were my best seller on day 2. 1 frog keychain, 1 triceratops, 1 whale keychain, 1 small chicken, 1 sausage dog, 1 jumbo cat. I should probably be saying the prices. So chicks in hats are £5 each. I sold 2 of those. Frog keychains £5. Triceratops was £15. Whale keychain was £5. Small chickens £5. Sausage dog was £10. The jumbo cat was £50. 50. And then another large dragon for £40. A cat for £8. A mystery bag for £5. A penguin for £8. A possum for £8, a raccoon for £8, a whale keychain for £5, and another sitting bee. Now, so for day 2, that was 16 items, a total of £190. So overall for the 2 days, I did £467 and 41 plushies on 41 plushies. So that's not bad. Obviously I sell other things, I was selling clothes, selling hair accessories, you know, crochet kits, crochet hooks, stitch markers, 3D prints. Like, yeah, I sell a lot of different things when I do these bigger markets, so they boost the money up as well. But this is just my plushies. So yeah, that's not bad at all for 2 days, you know, average 200 a day at least. Not bad. Now for best sellers of both days, trying to figure out, I have whale keychain written down twice, so that's actually a 2. On day 2 I've got whale keychain written down twice and I don't need it. So at the moment my best seller's turtle keyring for 3 of those. So seeing if anything beats 3. I've got chicks in a hat, so I've got 3 of those. Obviously my large dragons, they are £40 each, and I did sell 2 of those, so that's £80 money value. But yeah, the numbers wise, octo octo keychains, turtle keychains and chicks in a hat were the best sellers, which are my smaller items as always. But yeah, the dragons, I bet if I had more in those colours, I would have sold them. So yeah, that is kind of it. And now I've just had a week off and I've got a market now this weekend coming, but that's not really a big market, like it's a car show, so I'm just going. I kind of just popped the organizer a message and went, is it okay if I just pop my stall up? I love cars anyway, so I just kind of, I'm going either way, but may as well try and sell something while I'm there. So yeah, I am in the middle of filming 2 other videos at the moment because I clearly don't know how to do one thing at a time, and I've already got an idea for a 3rd video, so we might be pumping them out at the moment. It just might take me a while to actually get to this point of actually filming them. So yeah, right, so I've just gone through and added everything that I made while I was at the market. Wasn't too much, to be fair. Some of that, so then my total was 257 plushies and £2,453 in inventory. I am now gonna go through and sort out everything I actually sold in my inventory list, put it on my sold list, and we'll see what we got left. Right, while I was sorting through that, I actually noticed I forgot 2 sales. So one was on the day 1 was a large cat for £15. I sold one of those, and then on day 2 I sold a clothed cow for £25 on one of those. So day 1, that brings us to £292 and 26 plushies, and day 2 that brings us to £215 and 17 plushies. So overall for 2 days on just the plushies I did £507. Now that brings our current inventory to 213 items, and that is £1,932. So I have a long way to go, because if you watch some previous vlogs, my goal was to get £3,000 in inventory, and I'd still like to do that because I have Christmas markets coming up now, and I tend to do a lot better at my 5-hour Christmas markets than I do at 2-day events. That's why I try not to do 2-day events, but you know, they're good to get out of the house sometimes. But it also means now that our sold this year is 185 plushies, so we're getting somewhere. So our best seller this year to date is turtle keychains. I have sold 15 of those at £5 each, and then I've sold 11 octo keychains at £5 each and 11 axolotl keychains at £5 each. With the axolotl keychains, I do sell them online, and I don't put the online sales in this. I really should. I might go through and add those online sales now, just because obviously I actually need to know what my best sellers are to keep those in stock. But I do think the axolotls are best sellers because I sell them online as a bundle. A lot of teachers buy them, so they buy 10 at a time. So I'm gonna actually get my online details now. So I've just added this year's online sales, so that brings different numbers now. So my axolotl keychains are my best seller this year. At £5 each, I've sold 23 of those, and then my turtle keychains at £5 each, I've sold 15. My octo keychains at £5 each, I've sold 11, and then number 4, before we come into multiples of the same numbers, would be my medium dragons at £20 each. I've sold 10. In money value, my best seller is those medium dragons. I've sold obviously 10 of them at £20 each, but then my next one down is my large dragons. I have sold only 5, but they're £40 each. So that's the same amount as my medium dragons. So let's just say my dragons are one of my best sellers along with my axolotls. So yeah, that is it for now. I will get on with my other videos and I'll see you soon. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.